Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underappreciated Disney Channel original movie songs. For this list, we're looking at the best tunes featured in Disney Channel movies that really didn't get the attention they deserved. If you think we missed any magical musical numbers, let us know in the comments. Number 10, Notice Me, Pixel Perfect. Meet a boy named Phil and his family. Oh no, wait, wrong media. Pixel Perfect stars Raviv Ullman as Roscoe and Leah Pipes as Sam. Sam, who's a typical rough-around-the-edges teen, clearly has musical talent, but she doesn't fit the mold of a superstar.
Here's the story of a girl living in a lonely world.
Her song, Notice Me, was cathartic to all of us with unrequited crushes. The lyrics sang to our angsty, preteen spirits, and suddenly we felt seen.
If I cut my hair, if I change my clothes, will you notice me?
Anytime someone sits down with an acoustic guitar in a Disney Channel movie, it's almost always a guaranteed hit, and this one was no exception.
What's it gonna take for you to see, to get you to notice me?
Number 9, Introducing Me, Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam. With a name like Camp Rock, you can probably expect a jam or two on the soundtrack.
I'm good at wasting time. I think lyrics need to rhyme.
While there were a number of beloved ballads to come out of this movie, so many of which only continued to fuel the Joe Bros hysteria, this sweet little song had us swooning like no tomorrow.
Slightly amusing, introducing me.
It might be a little unorthodox to tell your love interest that you really like it when the moon looks like a toenail, but somehow Nick Jonas makes the quirky lyrics sound so sweet.
I really like it when the moon looks like a toenail, and I love it when you say my name.
Let's be honest, you probably didn't even need to see the lyrics on screen to participate in this sing-along special.
I love the sound of violence and making someone smile.
Number 8, Kick It Up a Notch. Phineas and Ferb the movie, Across the Second Dimension. We'd be remiss not to acknowledge the fact that this show gave us one of the greatest theme songs on the Disney Channel, and some of the catchiest tunes in a cartoon probably ever.
So stick with us, 'cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
With that said, it's no surprise that the movie was interlaced with quite a few memorable tracks.
If you're looking for fun, baby, we're a shoo-in, but we're a little young to be doing what we're doing, yeah.
One song in particular even got a feature in Rolling Stone, with guitar god Slash stepping into the other Dimensionator to join the boys on stage.
Slash, let's roll!
The rock legend helped pen the anthem after screening the movie with his kids and asking to be a part of it. Thankfully, Phineas and Ferb were more than ready to roll with the icon.
We're gonna kick it up a notch. Oh man, you know it's true. We're gonna push on through.
Number 7, She's So Gone, Lemonade Mouth.
Insecure in a skin, like a puppet, a girl on a string.
Receiving critical acclaim, Lemonade Mouth is arguably one of the Disney Channel's most successful original movies. The soundtrack quickly became popular, with singles like Determinate leading the way. With such a stacked album, it's easy for numbers like She's So Gone to fly under the radar.
She's so good.
The unfettering message makes us want to belt the lyrics like nobody's watching. It's not hard to believe that, with such strong and demanding vocals, Naomi Scott went on to become a Disney princess. Who else could execute such a fantastic cover of A Whole New World?
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew.
Number 6, I Don't Dance, High School Musical 2. The High School Musical franchise has brought us countless bops, literally.
Up to the top.
While it's easy to default to popular picks like We're All in This Together or Breaking Free, sometimes the best duets aren't ballads between two love interests. Chad and Ryan may have ultimately been considered secondary characters, but they hit it out of the park with I Don't Dance. The smooth tempo is the perfect base for a back and forth between two polar opposites.
I wanna play ball, not dance hall. I'm making a triple, not a curtain call.
On the one hand, we get a catchy chorus ripe with dance numbers, and on the other, we get macho jock chants. It's honestly the combo we never knew we needed.
I don't dance, no.
Number 5, Rush, Twitches.
Go Twitches! Go Twitches!
Tia and Tamara may not be the voices behind this theme, but another sister duo is. While they don't actually appear in the movie, Disney alums Allie and AJ lended their talents to the Twitches soundtrack.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Rushing through your head, rushing through your head.
The potential breakup song singers recorded the track for their debut album, but released it as a single to promote the film.
Don't let nobody tell you your life is over. Be every color that you are.
While the song didn't really gain any traction until some months later, true Disney fans will associate the bewitching beat with the movie.
Into the rush now, you don't have to know how. Know it all before you say.
Or if you're really part of the elite few, you might recognize it from the Bratz Rock Angels video game.
You need to select the Treasures compact before selecting OK.
Number 4, More Than Me, Stuck in the Suburbs.
It's not what's out there, it's what's in here.
Raise your hand if you would also hold your idol's phone hostage for a chance to meet them. Jordan Cahill's backyard performance is enough to make anyone swoon.
You take away the lonely pain. Oh yeah.
There's just something behind the idea of a big-time pop star doing an intimate, acoustic performance that's so endearing. The pointed lyrics in a personal setting had us believing he was singing about us, even if it was through our TV screens.
Only your love can make me believe I could be something more, so much more than me.
Sadly, like many Disney heartthrobs, Taran Killam wasn't actually the one singing.
So much more.
It was, however, performed by none other than Drew Seeley, who provided Troy Bolton's vocals for High School Musical, and later starred opposite Selena Gomez in Another Cinderella Story. So we figure all is forgiven. Seeley even makes a cameo in this film as a hotel receptionist.
Kip. May I call you Kip?
My name is David. Sure, why not?
Number 3, Don't Run Away, Let It Shine.
Her beauty's crazy. I watch her from the crowd.
Honestly, this song would be right at home at the top of the charts in 2012. That signature mix of synth and hip-hop basically defined the era.
This is more than a crush, more than a like more than a love.
There's a reason this song sounds so familiar. It was co-produced by Antonina Armato, who has also worked with major stars like Mariah Carey and Justin Bieber.
Don't run away from the truth, 'cause I'm not giving up on you.
She's also produced for Disney vets Miley Cyrus, the Jonas Brothers, and Allie and AJ. Much like her other work, Don't Run Away takes that classic Disney sound and elevates it to be more mainstream.
Don't run away from the truth, 'cause I'm not giving up on you.
While the soundtrack did see some action on the Billboard charts after its release, the song has recently made a comeback on TikTok.
Baby, I'ma make you mine, and I ain't giving up.
Number 2, Supernova Girl, Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century.
Thank you, everybody.
Nobody made our hearts go boom boom quite like Protozoa. We know 90s babies everywhere are fully expecting the year 2049 to look exactly like it does in this movie, especially the metallics and frosted tips.
Stargazing mega fast, you hit me like a cosmic blast.
It's pretty obvious why Xenon and Nebula wanted to get on stage with Microbe. Their futuristic sound and catchy lyrics are enough to start a crowd.
Make my heart go, my supernova girl.
In classic Disney fashion, the writers threw in just a little bit of educational space jargon as well. To be honest, it's a great way to get kids to learn terms like interplanetary.
Interplanetary, megastellar, hydrostatic, there's no gravity between us. Our love is automatic.
Nearly 25 years later, this song will make you say Cetus Lapidus every time you hear it. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Dance Me If You Can, The Cheetah Girls' One World. An exotic beat for a classic dance-off.
Together or fall apart. If you think it's not that hard, then dance me if you can.
Outside Looking In, Read It and Weep. Jordan Pruitt's successful single graces the soundtrack.
You don't know how it feels to be your own best friend. On the outside again.
Too Much, Zapped. Anything Zendaya touches turns to gold. Amigas Cheetahs, The Cheetah Girls 2. Makes you want to grab your closest friends and break out in choreographed dance. Gotta Find You, Camp Rock. Apparently, this is the moment Demi Lovato fell in love with Joe Jonas. We totally get it.
You're the missing piece. I need the song inside of me. I need to find you. I gotta find you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Cinderella, The Cheetah Girls. By far the fiercest group to ever grace the Disney Channel, the Cheetah Girls continue their hold over us.
I was just a little girl, my mama used to tuck me into bed, and she'd read me a story.
It's hard to imagine anything other than success when you put together former 3LW members and child star royalty. The big hits like Cheetah Sisters and Together We Can will always be iconic, but Cinderella is highly underrated. A smooth beat and catchy hook immediately grabs our attention, only to top it off with an incredible message empowering all women and girls.
I can slay my own dragon. I can dream my own dream.
We bet you didn't know that this song is actually a cover of a cover. It originated from US girl group I-5 and was then covered by the Swedish group Play before making its way to the Disney Channel. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.